Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the King's Club.
Here at the King's Club, we don't have Diet Dew like Jerry the King Lawler does. We have Baja Blast.
That's my Jerry Law scream.
And I'm gonna tell you right now. You see that right there? It says you could vote for what flavor you want. If you morons don't go and vote for Baja Blast, I will go to every one of your houses and shoot you all with a loaded shotgun.
I'm just voting for Baja Blast because I never tried Pitch Black. Plus, I seriously doubt any flavor can beat Baja Blast.
This shit is my life. Without this, I am nothing. If this doesn't get into stores, I'm committing suicide. Okay. So, today we're here to do the Raw review.
I dropped my cap. I am sad.
This is our first Raw review on the channel, and we're already off to a great start. And
no, we're not.
Before we start this, we need to give a shout out to Ambrose Helms, one of the greatest kids in existence. If you don't know who he is, I feel bad for you. And we gotta talk about Sunday, because Sunday is Payback, and we will be reviewing it. We'll get the review Monday.
Even more shout out to Ambrose because of BFC. You know what I'm talking about, man.
If you don't like BFC, there's a problem with you. BFC is going to rule the nation.
BFC is life.
Well, Baja Blast is life. I already established that point. But BFC is also pretty good. So, yeah.
BFC is better than the League of Nations. I'll tell you that.
Everything's better than League of Nations. So, since we're starting off the week here, we're going to be back on track. At least we should be with the schedule. You'll have the Impact review tomorrow. The NXT review Thursday.
We're finally going to be on schedule for once.
We'll do a Payback predictions video sometimes during the week. I don't know when, but we'll do it. And then Payback review on Monday. So, a lot of content for you 8 viewers to enjoy.
8 viewers.
So, on to the Raw review.
More like 0.
Well, we have 8 in total.
Who watches our videos?
Nobody, but
in its entirety.
Well, whatever. So, Shane's still in control of Raw. After he lost at Mania. So, he comes out.
Safe to say that the win Undertaker had is pointless, other than the fact that he's going to be at WrestleMania in Orlando, so...
Whatever.
Hey, that's a bonus for us.
I guess. So Shane comes out, and guess what he says? Guess what he says? We're going to have fun tonight!
To be fair, Shane is a lovable dude.
He says we're going to have fun, and there's going to be a lot of good wrestling, and then Stephanie comes out, and she flaps her man wings around... And she tells Shane that it will be his last night in charge of Monday Night Raw.
Not really, because Mr. McMahon, Vince McMahon, good old Vinnie Mac, has to make the decision at Payback whether or not Shane gets to run Raw or Stephanie McMahon. And, well, I mean, like, Stephanie, it's not exactly his last night if Vince is still making the choice. If Vince wasn't still making the choice, and if you're going to run Monday Night Raw, of course...
My rant on this is that they're doing a promo during a pay-per-view. Why couldn't you have built it up for next week on Raw? Why does this have to be established on a pay-per-view? Where a pay-per-view should have good wrestling matches built up on the show.
Because they need more subscribers for the WWE Network.
Then people would have subscribed to Mania last month.
True. Free Mania. I mean, come on.
I don't understand. I don't get why you have these segments on pay-per-view. What does it matter? We're going to have Stephanie come out and say, my husband, for 20 minutes, and then Vince is going to come out. He's going to be like, oh, well, I know I told you, Shane, that you're not going to be in control of Raw, but now I'm going to put you in control because of your ratings.
You know what I don't understand? I don't understand why it hasn't been Shane versus Triple H yet. Because really, that's the position that's being fought for. Who's going to run the company next?
Someone actually pointed this out. I didn't realize it until it was pointed out. Someone in the comment section on, like, I think it was like PW Insider or some other site.
Of course.
They noted that Stephanie was done wearing her wedding ring during the promo. And, like, apparently she did, like, this hand thing to, like, show off her hand and it's supposed to be symbolic in a way of, like, things to come. I don't know. Maybe it just means nothing, but she wasn't wearing her wedding ring.
So what? She probably forgot.
Maybe she's not getting the nose at night anymore.
The fuck? The big nose.
Yeah. So Shane says that even though control of the company will be decided on Payback Sunday, he's still in charge tonight, and he gets security to kick Stephanie out. And Stephanie kicks and screams because she's a pussy. We immediately go into AJ Styles versus Sheamus. My question is why? Why are these two men fighting?
Why was it Sheamus, of all people, to get put in front of AJ Styles? I mean, I know AJ can make pretty much anyone look decent, but not Sheamus. There's something wrong with that.
The first problem I have with this match is there's no story behind it. There's no reason why these two men are fighting, other than AJ Styles has to look good before Payback Sunday. Second of all,
Then you could have just put him up against a jobber.
if you want him to look good,
But then again,
why
Sheamus is a jobber.
does it take him 14 minutes and 35 seconds to beat Sheamus?
Because Sheamus is a former WWE champion.
That's ridiculous. That's more than most pay-per-view matches will go on for. After the match, Gallows and Anderson come out and they stare at Styles because they're creepy bastards.
Because Bullet Club.
I almost copied that. Roman Reigns is backstage and the Usos come up and a whole conversation ensues about how they're family.
And they all call each other Oos for
Yeah.
like 5 minutes.
I
Sup,
swear.
Oos?
They're like,
What's
"Sup,
going on,
Oos?
Oos?
What's up, Oos?"
You know Oos. One versus all Oos. The all needs help from the one Oos.
It's one versus us in regards to this TV show.
Oos. It's one versus Oos.
New Day
Monday
come out.
Night Oos.
New Day come out and they talk about the finals of the tournament at the pay-per-view. They reference the late Prince by quoting that they're gonna party like 1999, the winners of the tournament, that is.
Oh, that was fucking. Oh, that was cringy.
Give a phone call.
I'll be right back.
I'm gonna entertain my viewers by drinking Baja Blast.
Yes, hello.
JK, continue talking about the segment. The Vaudevillains come out and they say they're gonna party like it's 1899. You get it? Because they're Vaudevillains and they're old school, and so they're 100 years back in. Yeah, it's not funny. So then Soft comes out and Soft is facing the Vaudevillains in the tournament, and Enzo cuts a promo about how they're gonna be the number one contenders. The New Day is entertained by this, and they say that New Day rocks and there was no fight. I don't understand what the point is of having these two teams that are gonna face each other come out and just talk to each other. I want action. I want wrestling on my wrestling show. I want to see a fight happen. I don't want to see these two tag teams that have no story behind them come out and just talk to each other. We're going to be number one contenders. No, we're going to be number one contender. Why should I care about either of these teams? Soft is the most over, but they have no reason to be over. There's no characters behind them. They have no characters for me to care about. And the Vaudevillains have a terrible character. Nobody wants to talk about people who live like they live in the past.
Boy, you are not talking about the Vaudevillains without me. So this
I
segment...
covered the whole segment.
This segment was just, in my opinion, it was actually pretty entertaining because you got, like, Soft coming out. And
I'm glad you thought that because I just went on a rant about how it sucked.
I'm on the opposite side because having the New Day do their usual shtick and then having them come out with and then having the Vaudevillains come out and try to wreck all of it, which they almost did, and then Soft comes out and just kind of just heals it for a second, but then there's more salt in the wound about how they're going to just have a back and forth all the way until there's like a tag team match at like Extreme Rules or something.
Just, I don't know when the tag team match is going to be, and honestly, I don't care. I just want the New Day to retain. That's what I want. Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows debuted against the Usos. Another one of my rants in this video. These two men have been built up like a dominant force to be reckoned with. They have been built up to be strong and someone that we should be fearing of. And it takes them 12 minutes and 45 seconds to defeat the Usos. Keep in mind, one Uso was injured. This should have been a quick 5-minute match with them absolutely killing. But no, presentation sucks on this show. So after the match, the Usos come out. because, well, no, the Usos don't come out that. They beat up the Usos, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. And then Roman Reigns comes out and Superman punches them because he's saving his family.
Because the All needs help from the One.
The One. That was the one positive on the show. He didn't say that line again. I'm glad he didn't say that line again.
Just like he keeps calling himself the guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He didn't say that line.
It's horrible. Keep going.
Renee Young backstage tries interviewing AJ Styles, but Anderson and Gallo interrupt, and they say that, like, they beat up Roman Reigns because they wanted to be a fair fight, and they beat up the Usos because they wanted it to be a fair fight, and AJ Styles was like, I can win championship by myself. And they were like, we're just making it a fair fight, man. And then they hugged, and what do you want? Some people, did you lock that door?
I am so sorry. This is going to be more editing on your part.
Not editing on my part. This is staying in the video.
No, it's not.
If you guys are wondering, we have assholes downstairs. We keep them in like animals, and we feed them. They're our only friends, sadly. Bullet Club members hug because friendship. They give a video package for Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens. And I enjoyed this video package. My only problem with it is, why is it 1 week before pay-per-view match we're getting this video package now? Shouldn't we have been building up the fact that they're lifetime friends for like the past 5 weeks?
Used to be lifelong friends. And then NXT TakeOver.
Yeah, but it was way before that. They've been fighting for centuries now. That's what I'm saying. They should have elaborated on that earlier.
Yeah.
I don't know why it took them so long to decide, oh, let's make this video package happen where we tell the fans that they don't like each other and they've been fighting each other for ages now. So then it goes to the Sami Zayn versus Rusev, and Rusev finally walked out with Lana, and I remembered they're engaged.
You still just remembered.
I totally forgot. I don't even want to remember that Ziggler, Rusev, and Lana storyline.
No one wants to remember
It was not
that.
good.
No one does.
Don't remember it. Another point about looking strong going into the pay-per-view, it took Sami Zayn 11 minutes to defeat Rusev.
Why? Rusev's an absolute fucking joke. He's like a teddy bear at this point.
It's not even... It's the fact that, like... I don't understand why these matches go on so long when all they're trying to do is make the one guy look good and the other guy look bad by losing, and then they have these matches go on for so long and there's no story behind them. It's just Sami Zayn versus Rusev because Shane booked it. Why did Shane book it? I don't know why Shane booked it. Because Sami Zayn's not feuding with the League of Nations. Nobody's feuding with the League of Nations. The Wyatts were feuding with the League of Nations, and now they're injured.
Which means there's absolutely nothing going for it. It means there's absolutely nothing going for them. Are you fucking kidding me?
What's up? Is it that easy to
Why are you like... How did you, like, even unlock the door? For real, though.
That's my secret.
It's your secret.
You could walk in on a lot of people having sex with that technique.
Yeah.
Just letting you know.
Is that how you walked in on your parents?
Yeah.
You want to be featured?
9 months later, my sister was born.
Boy.
And he just took his Baja Blast.
Okay.
Boy.
It's good. It's good that you found the key.
Calm yourself. Oh, that's right. I have a key up there.
Boy.
I totally just remembered that. Oh, well. Where are we at? Oh, Renee tried interviewing Apollo Crews. And Stardust interrupts, and I stopped watching.
No one cares. Because no one cares about Stardust. No one cares about Apollo Crews.
Nobody.
So.
Are they fucking on the other side?
Forgotten Soldier.
Okay.
Subscribe.
Yes, very much so. Please follow that advice. Subscribe.
He licks white girls' buttholes. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff.
What the fuck?
Apollo Crews defeated Stardust. At 3 minutes and 10 seconds, I don't care. Make me care about Apollo Crews. Please, I beg you. Please give me a reason to care. Furthermore, get Stardust off my screen. Nobody cares about Stardust. Nobody ever will. He's a gay, homophobic nerd who takes stars up the ass.
Stars. He's like, it's in the stars.
We're gonna have to do a.
No, you know what it is? It's in your butthole. Also, you know the one thing that's better. You know the one thing that says stars better than you? Fucking Nemesis from Resident Evil.
That was so bad. No one ever say that. That was so terrible. We're gonna have to make a video about the 10 worst gimmicks in wrestling history, and Stardust is gonna be on top of that list.
Watch out for that shit.
He's gonna be number 1. So that will come in probably 20 years.
20 years.
Ambrose comes out, and I was in the shower, so he can explain it to you.
What am I
It was
explaining?
the Ambrose segment with.
Okay, that's why. Because that was that's why
bits.
that's why I don't remember, because that bit was a snore fest. Really, that bit was an entire snore fest. I'm gonna take off my crown for this because this deserves a real rant.
I'm out of Baja Blast.
It was not even good from the start. Okay, so it starts off with Dean Ambrose not even doing the whole Ambrose Asylum shtick, and he's just like, you know what? I'm not doing the Ambrose Asylum because tonight I'm serious. And I'm just gonna make the edgiest face, me snarling like I'm having a seizure or something, or like I have rabies, and then wait for Jericho to come out. And then when Jericho comes out, he's not even like, honestly, I thought it would be good for Jericho to be heel, but no. The only enjoyable things about Jericho being a heel is the fact that he does like that old flex pin that he always used to do. But no, there's nothing enjoyable about Jericho being a heel now. Because really all he is a 5-year-old little tantrum-throwing bitch. All he does is... Yeah, he is PG as fuck. Because when he argues with somebody, he's just like, apologize, do it now, you stupid man! I'm just like, you stupid, you fucking... No, I'm kidding, he doesn't say the F word, but it's like, you stupid man! I'm like... It's cringy to sit through. It's just cringy to sit through. So, Jericho wants Ambrose to apologize for everything, and Ambrose agrees. You know what Ambrose does? He fucking says, I'm sorry for your shoes, I'm sorry that you wear a scarf, which actually I thought wearing a scarf, I thought the fact that he points out, like, wearing a scarf is actually funny to me, because who the fuck wears scarves indoors? And as often as Jericho does. Well, no one cares. And then...
You want an answer? I gave you one.
No one cares because, like, Jericho. At least Jericho is a household name. Elias Samson is whatever the fuck Samson is. But like, anywho, Ambrose apologizes, trying to be funny with the apology, being like, "I'm sorry for your scarf. Sorry for your damn stupid boots. By the way, what are those?" And Jericho gets really pissed off and finicky, and then like, fucking. Ambrose is just like, I'm also sorry for this. He starts beating the shit out of Jericho, and Jericho comes back and like whams him on the announcer table, and then that's the end of the segment. He also shoves the camera the other way. So
the only thing that I know from this is that Paige wrote on Twitter after it. She was like, "Wow, Chris Jericho, way to steal my submission move on the table. That's my gimmick." And so Chris Jericho owned her by like saying, "Go watch my match with Triple H from 2001 when I broke Triple H's quad on that table, you nerd." So, your phone shut off on me. Does it have a passcode? No, it doesn't. Okay. Basically, Ambrose and Jericho are feuding, and there's no reason why. They have a match on Sunday. Why? We don't know. We don't care. I don't care. I hope Ambrose wins because he needs to win. Natalya defeated Emma.
why? Why? Okay.
You were building up Emma. And what did you do?
Emma needs this push, okay? Emma needs a push.
I don't get it.
Emma is good talent. She needs this. What do?
And it's not like Emma had to be the one. Like, Naomi wasn't backstage. Tamara wasn't backstage. Who could have been? Summer Rae? There are female wrestlers back there that deserve the job to Natalya way more than Emma does.
Emma doesn't deserve this shit.
I thought Emma was in a feud with Becky Lynch.
Hashtag push Emma.
Wasn't she in a feud with Becky Lynch? I thought they were teasing that.
I don't know. No, that's the thing. You don't know with WWE anymore. They're not fleshing things out at all.
Ric Flair and her son were on commentary. After the match, Natalya looks at Ric Flair's son, and this makes this feud extra personal.
Ric Flair's son.
Yeah, they're fighting for the She-Male Championship on Sunday.
Fucking hilarious.
In case you don't know.
You're funny.
They announced Ryback versus Kalisto for the Payback pre-show.
Pre-show.
It's not even that. It's not even that what I'm mad about. I'm mad about
Make the U.S.
how
title the pre-show title.
it was
I
just
swear.
at WrestleMania. We just did this match, and we proved that 8-year-old Kalisto can beat Ryback.
Well, you gotta have at least one match that actually pertains to the name Payback.
What is Ryback getting payback for? The fact that he lost to an 8-year-old?
There's no shame in losing to Rey Mysterio 2.0 because, like, really,
Because he does it for us fans!
out my ear.
And then they announced Baron Corbin versus Dolph Ziggler.
Baron Corbin's entrance on the main roster is actually looks pretty good.
It looks pretty good. I actually don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, it actually looks pretty cool. I didn't think they could pull it off because NXT has a certain set that I thought like the main set on Raw couldn't pull off, but actually they proved me wrong. It actually looks even better, to be quite honest, because the red lights are sick as fuck.
Damien Sandow standing out in the middle of the ring, and every internet mark on the planet starts jacking off. Oh my God, it's Damien Sandow on Raw! And so,
To be honest, it's great to have Damien Sandow back on TV.
so Baron Corbin walks out, and then Dolph Ziggler beats him up, and they fight, and that's the end of it. So that's all the Damien Sandow you get on Raw.
Hashtag bring CM Punk back. No, I'm kidding.
They brawled because it's personal.
It's personal. Like everything is personal in the WWF. I mean,
The Miz and his bitch wife come out and they brag about themselves because they're rich snobs. They're the power couple of WWE, John.
WWE. The way he says it.
They called the Intercontinental Championship prestigious, and I laughed.
The prestige of that title was like long gone.
Cesaro comes out and claims that he's going to win the championship to make its prestige matter even more, and I laughed again. Cesaro beats up The Miz because he's a fan favorite.
I agree with this. I agree 100% with this.
The sad thing is that this match has the most build-up heading into Payback.
I mean, yeah, that's sad enough, but like, still, we all love Cesaro. I'm part of the Cesaro section myself.
I'm
even
fully
though-
convinced Cesaro is winning on Sunday.
Yeah.
Like, I know
agree.
you all think The Miz is going to win, but I could totally see Cesaro winning, and then they're like, oh, well, that's a new era there, John. New era means new champions.
Even though there's not going to be any new champion.
He'll
at
probably
Payback.
lose it to-
There's no way that AJ's winning. For all of you people that actually think that AJ has a chance of
He'll
winning.
probably lose it to The Miz next night on Raw.
Vince's golden dick is not losing that title anytime soon. I'm sorry.
Speaking of AJ Styles, Roman Reigns walks backstage, and Styles is awkwardly standing there. And I'm going to steal your hat for a moment to describe what's happening. He's standing there, and he walks up with his hat on, and then Roman's just looking at him, and Styles is just like... And then, like, 5 seconds later, he goes... And I found it, like, the gayest thing in wrestling history.
I found it fucking hilarious.
Like, it was so stupid. Like, it was unreal how stupid it was. I was like...
Thank you.
Really? You couldn't have done that, like, earlier? Why did... I find it so gay when people wear a hat and then when they're on camera and they're looking at someone, they feel the need to turn it around. What does that symbolize? That they're serious?
No, it symbols that they're stuck in the 90s and they want to be Fred Durst.
It symbolizes they're fucking morons. That's what it symbolizes.
Limp Bizkit.
So AJ Styles says he's going to win the championship, and Roman says that he'll win for his family. Main event.
All win for Oos.
Main event was Roman Reigns
One Oos.
versus
One Oos versus all Oos.
The main event was Roman Reigns versus Alberto Del Rio.
Monday Night Oos.
The main event on Monday Night Raw was Roman Reigns versus Alberto Burrito.
Alberto Burrito. Oh.
Are you fucking kidding me? We are 6 days away from Payback as of Raw. And you mean to tell me your main event is Roman Reigns versus that illegal immigrant that Donald Trump wants to send back? Are you kidding me right now? Why? This has been a rant this whole video, but what does this match have to do with Payback? If Del Rio wins, how does it influence the show on Sunday? If Roman wins, how does it change the show on Sunday? I'm tired of these matches on Raw that have no meaning behind them. There's no purpose for them other than the indie smarks out there to go, oh, that was a 3-star match. I don't care about your damn 3-star matches. I want a good fucking storyline.
By the way, those smart dicks are not that big. They're actually they actually have to use their thumb and their index finger to actually...
No, they gotta be big enough to penetrate Roman Reigns.
Then it's not that big. To penetrate Reigns isn't that big.
Vince knows about that. So...
That's why Vince even has him as champion. He could be big and strong, but he can't be stronger than Vinnie Mac's dick.
Roman Reigns beats Alberto Del Rio. Shocker. That's my other rant. I'm tired of these unpredictable matches on Raw. Give me a match that's not predictable.
But it's WWE.
Matches, whatever.
It's WWE.
I want a match I don't know what's gonna happen.
It's unpredictable. You never know what could happen in the WWE. That's such a lie.
Anderson and Gallows come out and they beat up Roman Reigns because Bullet Club. And then Styles comes out and he tells them to back off. He's like, back off. Don't do that. Don't do that to my friend. And then AJ Styles turns around and Roman Reigns Superman punches him. And then all friendship is ruined before the pay-per-view on Sunday.
Seems legit. Seems pretty true.
This show makes me want to have cancer.
False.
That's all you have to know.
False. Because if you get cancer, you'll get a Make-A-Wish from John Cena, and no one wants that.
No, you get to make a wish from Roman Reigns now.
No.
Did you see that video? They had legit. They tried to make people care about Roman Reigns by showing that he does make a wish. And in the background, all you heard was boo.
You heard
Boo.
muted boos. Which, by the way, another thing, WWE, don't fucking mute the fucking voices of people. All right, if they boo, let them fucking boo, cause they pay for their shit.
I'm fully convinced that kid that Roman Reigns made a wish for got paid by Vince.
I'm
almost positive they came up there and they were like, "Hey, you like Roman Reigns, kid? Wear this shirt for me and I'll pay you $100." And so then Roman Reigns come up and he's like, "My family," and that's how that one went down.
My family, oos. He comes up to the kid, shakes his hand like, oos.
Oos. Yeah. So that was Raw. Pay-per-view on Sunday. I don't care. It's the first pay-per-view of the new era, John.
Get the fuck out of here.
So, yeah. And someone's knocking on the door now, so I'm going to end the video because I'm
We'll
scared.
end that
I feel
there.
like they're going to rape me.
Hello?
Hats off to you.
Kyle,
Kings
Kyle,
Club,
Whiteout?
Monday night.
Do I have whiteout?
Yeah.
Use Josh's white skin.
No. Mountain Dew.
That was our Monday
Oh.
night. That was our Monday
You
Night
want
Raw
one?
review.
Can I have one?
Yeah.
Yeah?
We'll
Yeah.
talk to you guys later. We'll see you on the TNA Impact.
We'll
review.
see you tomorrow for Impact. Sacrifice tonight. Yeah, I don't care. JK, I kind of do, but I don't.